Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Catherine. So today I just wanted to go over my favorite, it's just that time of year. It's the time of year for like our spooky hearted selves, people like myself that aren't in like the top, like aren't like our best selves, but we are trying to make it fun and stuff. Like I still love festive stuff, but I like to keep it spooky. So I thought it'd be fun to just do like an updated, I have another video where I'm talking about spooky horror movies, but I wanted to do like more current ones that have happened and that I've just recently just like discovered or something. So I am going to jump right into it. The first thing that I discovered was, I think my favorite one that I've seen recently is Better Watch Out. I last saw that, the first time I saw it, I think it was on Netflix. And it just kind of takes a lot of twists and turns, and I think it's super fun. Like it's based around, I believe, a babysitter or like this kid that doesn't want to be taken care of, but there's somebody in the house that it's wild. It's a wild ride, and I think it's super fun. More current too, and I think that is what makes it like more relevant, I guess, to viewers now. Really like that. Also, I think for my second one, I really loved Black Christmas. I think there's 3 versions of Black Christmas, but I'm thinking of the early 2000s one that is like based around a sorority, and I think they're all based around a sorority, but this particular has a lot of like early 2000s horror actresses. Like there's a couple of them from Final Destination 3, and there's a few that you recognize. They definitely got typecasted into like horror movies and stuff. But this was really, really, really fun. It kept my attention. I definitely think I have OCD and like OCD and ADD, and I like just can't. I'm like squirrel, you know, all the time, and I can't like focus. But this one actually kept me. It's a really fun and weird and twisted storyline, and kind of a little like different and really disturbing at points. Definitely gory. Definitely goes that route. But if that's your thing, check that one out. I did want to mention The Conjuring 2. The first Conjuring, I don't think has anything to do with like Christmas or any sort of themed around Christmas or anything. But if you watch The Conjuring 2, you will notice that most of the decorations in the background are Christmas themed, and they like it's set around Christmas time. They're like singing Christmas songs, or they want to hear Christmas music, and there's a Christmas tree, and when they go to like the diner, you see all Christmas decorations. I think it's kind of fun to watch around this time. So I usually save it for now. So I'll watch like The Conjuring, the first one, in like October, and then I rewatch The Conjuring 2 right around Christmas time. I don't know. I'm very particular, but I think it's really fun and cozy to watch now. Of course, I have to mention Krampus, because that was one of my hands down favorite horror movies that has recently come out. One of my favorite of the most recent horror movies that came out. Of course, we have Toni Collette in one of the like main roles, and also like who's an amazing actress, but it was definitely more comedy than horror. Although it's like, it can get gory and gross, it's also just kind of fun. It definitely falls in the category of funny horror or like comedy horror, which I adore. Like I'm a big fan of Scary Movie from, I want to say 2000 or 1999 or something. I watched that movie. That's like a comfort movie all the time for me. But if you like that type of thing, like comedy horrors, that to me is like an epic. Krampus is epic for that. A lot of like amazing funny people are in it too. I wanted to mention, this one's not necessarily fully horror, but it was made by Stanley Kubrick, Eyes Wide Shut. I think it's definitely like a naughty movie. No kids allowed, obviously. But it's just like creepy, and the dialogue always keeps you entertained. I think it's like a 2.5 or like 3-hour movie or something really long that like normally I can never sit still for, but I watch and I'm just like glued to the screen for Eyes Wide Shut. It's just really like exploring like the underworld of the elite and the dark side of like all of that. And I think it's really interesting and really fascinating to watch. It's one of my favorite movies. I watch it every time. It's based around Christmas time. Like a lot of the decorations in the movie they're all kind of like Christmas setting. So that's why I watch it around this time. I did want to mention just randomly, this is not a movie, but it's like a book that I just started reading. Just want to mention a little honorable mention of a book that I think could be fun for Christmas Christmas spooky time. I just got this on Amazon, Scary Book of Christmas Lore. And I think it's really, really good. It came from Amazon. If you can order it on Amazon, I couldn't find it anywhere else. It has like tales of them around the world. So like international stories of like creepy people. Like Krampus is obviously Austria, Northern Italy, like Slovenia. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing that right. And then they have like all different monsters, basically like these lore creations that they to go into. Like basically you get to like be taken around the world in the book. They're like, now we go to Russia where they have like, it's kind of fun. So if you're looking for something Christmassy yet spooky, I recommend this guy. Not at all sponsored. I just really like that book. And all those movies. So I hope that you liked this video. If it hopefully informed you about maybe a Christmas spooky movie that you might want to watch or like get to look forward to watching. I like live to look forward to watching movies, particularly scary ones. So hopefully that helped you out in that department. If you're going to check out anything, let me know down in the comments what you haven't seen or what like recommendations that you may have seen and you think are really important to watch. I would love to know because I'm going to add it to my list. Let me know down in the comments, please. And if you made it to the end of this video, can you leave me a little ghosty down in the comments so I know you finished the video? And yes, if you haven't already, please subscribe and I will see you in the next video.